Psycho smile.
I got no makeup on.
Hello. Welcome back to another video. My name is Gemma, and we're doing some random sprints.
Is anybody there? Because I can't see who's the numbers.
I can't see numbers anymore. I've got the StreamYard guest up in my thingy.
If you're here, drop us a comment. Let us know if you're joining us for these random, very unorganised.
Very us.
Yeah.
We just want to say hello to everybody, don't we? That's the whole thing. Oh, Kit's here! Yay!
I can't read anything. I can't. It's so small on my phone. It's right down the corner. I need to get new glasses.
Snacks. The important question, Kit, is what snacks? Because we may have to kick you off if you've got rubbish snacks.
I don't have any snacks.
I don't have any snacks tonight.
Stuff too.
I didn't bring snacks tonight.
No. I've only just had my dinner.
Yeah.
Well, I've got. When I get off the live, because I'm only staying until about 1:30, I forgot to take one of my vitamin tablets, so I've got to go downstairs and eat cheese and crackers to take my tablets.
Oh, Kit, yeah, this is acceptable. You can stay, Kit.
That's top level.
What is that?
Cheese and crackers. That's top level.
Biscuit. Oh yeah, definitely.
Which kind of chocolate biscuits?
That is the big question.
Obsessive. Is it if it's one it's good? If it's a chocolate digestive, is it? I'm guessing it could be a chocolate digestive. Is it
chocolate digestives are so good.
Hobnobs are the king of the chocolate biscuit.
I haven't had a hobnob in ages.
I mean, you can't really do a chocolate digestive, really, unless it's in a hot chocolate.
I love chocolate digestive. Thomas loves them. My little man loves them. These are his favourite biscuit.
Oh dear. So we're here, obviously, to do some reading, but we're like celebrating the past and future readathon. Hang on, biscuit news incoming. So
I love that. That is a
Christmas. How do you even still have those left in the box?
Oh my god, I want more.
For me,
yeah, they didn't last. They'd be gone. They'd be gone.
Yeah, they would be in mine.
I wouldn't even get a look, not even a sniff.
No, I barely got any. We bought a whole box of them for Christmas, and I think my kids got through them all. Me and Chris didn't get looking.
Yeah, leave the like plain digestives in there, don't they?
Yep, they do that.
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Signal. Am I back?
I don't know. You've frozen.
No.
Yeah, no, she's back now.
Moving.
Oh, we didn't freeze. Am I moving? So we're supporting the Past and Future Readathon. If you're not familiar, we are all hosting it, and so we thought we'd do some sprints. I know I feel like I'm overtired. You know, when you get overtired and you turn a bit well, I don't know. My kids do. I don't usually. I just pass out usually. But
that's just standard Charlie. I think that's just standard me. So this is like they have all seen. I think they've actually all seen me and you at our very sleepiest.
And they've seen me as well because I've done. I think I've not got much makeup on. I feel like I'm like in my pajamas.
There was one women's prize plod along last year. I think I nearly fell asleep on a pillow. Like,
didn't you actually fall asleep? Who fell asleep?
I didn't. I think I nearly fell asleep. Yeah.
I think didn't someone fall asleep on one of the plods?
Me.
In your plod. No, but someone else did. I think Alice did as well.
Well,
maybe.
Well, yes.
What are you doing,
Emily? We've got to be quiet.
Oh. What are you reading, Charlie?
I am reading Fane by Anne-Marie MacDonald. And this is my book for the annuary as well as for the, not plod along, for the Past and Future Readathon, which is what we're doing. Yeah, so it's my Anne. This is the Anne.
Nice.
And
so if you don't know what we're talking about, Ben Reads Good has got like prompts for every month of the year, and Annuary is the first to read an Anne book.
Where are they? In a second, my husband's in these trousers. 2 seconds.
And what are you reading?
Right, well, I'm reading a random leaf at reading Robinson Crusoe, but I'm going to start for the read along tonight. My book for the buddy read book, which Danny chose for me, The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes, because Danny loves Jojo Moyes. And I know that you've read it, Jem. You just said that you'd read it.
Yeah.
Which gives me hope. It's got historical fiction. The only thing that slightly concerns me is because the fact that it's flipping Mahusive, and it's like over 500 pages. And I've got the next busy week this week. So God knows how I'm going to get through this. But yeah, I'm going to start that. It's historical fiction, so I love historical fiction.
I am.
The Welsh Dragon is here. Hi, Kieran.
He's been lovely as always.
That sounds
What
like
are you reading, Jem?
Right, okay. I'm reading. I've decided.
You decided. Show them all your choices first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with Ulysses because me and Alice are reading one episode a week, and I've got like 10 pages for this week left. So I'm going to finish that first. So I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I did bring Wolf Winter, which is the oldest book on my TBR, but I don't think I'm going to read that. I'm going to have a treat for reading my Ulysses pages of, you can't even see that very well, it's the Northern Lights graphic novel.
That just sounds amazing.
Sounds so good. I love the Northern Lights.
I love the Northern Lights as well, so I'm really excited for this.
You have to tell me what it's like, Jem, so I might want to get that.
Yes,
I
don't know if they've got the next two in graphic novel form. I hope they do.
But that would be something you'd want the whole series, wouldn't you, really?
Okay. Yeah. Let's hope so. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. Kieran's saying, is Plod Along 2024 happening? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We're getting scared already.
We're in the planning phase.
At the beginning bit, even though it's only a month away, really. Is it?
Yeah, we're a bit behind on our planning this year. I feel like we were more organised last year.
But it's because it's not really starting yet. Like in a month, it's the non-fiction, and then the actual fiction is.
Oh, when's the fiction start? March, is it? Because I was obviously not being rude to you guys. I'll only do the fiction bit.
I feel like we've got some non-fiction people lined up.
Yeah, but I'm really interested in fiction.
Kieran has put, he's got to prepare for the Women's Prize quiz knowledge domination.
I have never seen anything like that.
It's changing this year, Kieran. So there will be a contest of sorts.
Oh, but
you won't be able to
say about it. I can't. I won't.
Oh my god! I don't want to do that.
There's one thing that I'm really, really excited for, which I'm not going to say about.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Okay. It says she's more excited for non-fiction than fiction. I'm excited for both, but I think the non-fiction could be a lot more hit and miss. Because
because the non-fiction, I didn't like the non-fiction for the other, the BookTube awards. The non-fiction, none of that interests me. So I'd be intrigued to see if the Women's Prize does non-fiction better. Because I do like non-fiction, but it has to be done so that, I'm very fussy with what I like on that. Whereas I know the Women's Prize has had a lot more books that I actually read in the end last year. So I'm going to support you guys a bit more this year.
Oh, thanks.
Because I really am quite interested in that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
You are the originator of this past and future readathon. Emily is the originator of this past and future.
Yes, I did it. Oh, I did it with another past booktuber who is left, unfortunately, left booktube. But we did it. So this is probably like the 4th year running, I think. Yes, 4th year about running it. So I started it relatively early in my booktube career, and it was to get everyone to the start of the year because obviously the past bit is with me. It originated because I'm a major historical fiction lover, as you all know. Like for me, historical fiction goes back to mine and Charlie's childhood. Actually, it really does because our nan talked a lot about history in our family, and we grew up knowing that we are what our history has made us. So our ancestors is something that's been a part of my life. And actually, my nan was a massive Philippa Gregory fan.
Oh.
So you'll love that, Jem. My nan, when she was alive, she loved Philippa Gregory. And my uncle's now told me quite a lot that she liked all the Tudor books, the kind of books that I read now, she actually used to read, which is quite heartwarming. So that's how I've always loved history. So, but I also like the future idea because I like looking forward. Like for me, this January is the month where you could be depressed. You could think, oh shit, we've just got Christmas over. But I like starting the year on a good note. Let's start the year with positivity. Let's start the year on happiness. And then you guys have obviously all sort of helped us think of really great fun prompts and got me reading different things. And like Jem's got me liking sci-fi, which I don't know how the fuck she did that because that's not me at all really. But yeah, so it's like that's why I sort of started this. And obviously when things changed and people left BookTube, I wanted to involve my book waffle group and my girls and my best friends. Sorry, Jem, that's enough gag worthy for you, but you guys are my best mates, so having pretty much all of you on here as her host makes it even better.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
No more bomb. Charlie, Charlie, come back to me on Wednesday.
I've not been vomited.
I know you.
Heart.
Yeah, Charlie's the soppy one. In our group, if you know, she got like I found like Jem. I found myself like I was recording the my video for the goals and like reflections, and I was like, I'm just feeling soppy about you lot. I kept finding myself going, I'm so sorry, Alice and Jem. I'm so sorry, Alice and Jem. I love you guys, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't want to make you vomit.
That's all right. I'll keep a bucket handy when I watch that video. It's fine. Just a few comments, and then I guess we better do some reading.
Yeah,
otherwise, we will just sit here and waffle for 2 hours. We will.
I want to finish
Kit,
this.
really intrigued to watch House 6. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, Ange is here. Hi.
Oh, we love our Ange.
I've never heard of this book. What is this book? The Will of
Zach
Many.
is reading The Will, Many.
639 pages. You
By
started
James
quite a big
Isn't
book then, Zach, because I've obviously got my big book. You've got a big book. It's the time of big books.
Yeah, I've got mine.
Did you guys? So how are you all getting on with your prompts? And also, did you get any cool books for Christmas? Those are things I want to know. How if you're doing the readathon with us, tell us how you get on with prompts.
I want to know that.
And the second one, tell us what books you got for Christmas, because we all like, honestly, yeah, that's the best bit, isn't it? Finding out books.
Yeah. You lot got me too many.
And what you're reading.
Yes,
And what you might read tonight. That would be good. Oh, Kit's heard of that book. Why haven't I heard of that book?
No, I haven't. Should we look it up? I think I want to.
Charlie would. How is everyone? How are you guys getting on with your prompts? How many of you guys ticked off?
I've done 2. And I'm about to finish my 3rd.
Hey, I've done 3.
Yeah.
I've done 3. I've got 2 more potentially on the go.
Oh, it's a good cover, Zach. Well, you know.
Is it?
I like it.
Oh.
Strong.
Oh, wait, I have seen that about. I have.
Looks like a beefy boy.
I recognise it now.
Hierarchy. It says that as the elite Catanian, I can't read, academy, where students prepare for the future leaders of the hierarchy empire, the curriculum reveals a layered set mysteries which turns murderous in this new fantasy.
Cool. How long are we going to do our sprints? How long are we going to do our sprints? Because I've got to shoot off in about 20 or
15. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
15 sorry about that.
So I might say 20 minutes.
And then I'll tell you what, if we do 20 minutes, then I'll wrap it up, and then I'll go downstairs and get Thomas to off his football match. Sorry, I've just got Thomas is watching the first half of the Man United match, and I've got to drag him off at half time.
So Ems has got to go, but then I think Alice and Danny might be coming to join us, maybe Jack at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
yeah, so between it'll definitely be you 2, and I'll be popping off. I'll do the sprint, and then I'll pop off. Then I'll come and say goodbye to everyone, and then I'll go off. I'll let you guys know how much I've read, and then I'll go off.
Okay.
So I want to try and finish my crazy book.
Okay. Go for it, Charlie. You can do it. I'm going to nab that off you anyway.
I don't know, Emily, I don't know.
Oh, really that bad? Okay, then maybe not.
I don't know. It's not bad. It's just wacky.
Okay. No. Okay, let's start. I'm going to read like 20 pages of this.
Okay, right. Happy reading, guys.
Oh, Alice is on her way.
Okay.
Hi, Alice.
Oh,
Alice is here.
Hello.
Did you have to kick Jim out of the living room again?
he's on the sofa with his headphones on.
Where's Harry?
He foolishly went upstairs when I went upstairs, so he's in a mood up there.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh, I hope Harry makes an appearance because I love seeing Harry.
We'll all just start hunt and duck in about half an hour's time.
Yeah, that's what we should do.
Oh dear. How did you get on, Charlie? Did you finish?
No, I've still got I'm at it's 6, 8, 9, and it finishes at 7, 2, 9. So you do that math.
Oh,
About
you're getting there.
40 pages.
You'll do it in the next sprint. I'm going to have to shoot off in a second. I've
I'm
done all right.
Oh yeah. Do you want to update us on yours then, mate?
Yeah, I've read 26 pages of The Girl You Left Behind, and this is the historical fiction bit set in the 1916. But yeah, it's got another timeline 100 years in the future, so that's like 2016, I think. So that's going to be really good. But actually, I like the fact that look how big the print is. I love it. The print's really big. Oh God, and I've nearly lost my. But I like my bookmark that I got instead. But I read I read about 20 pages of that, and I read how much of this did I read? Stupid Robinson Crusoe. Do not pick that up, Alice. It's crap. 24.
That one you own, Alice.
So I read 14 pages of that.
Jesus Christ. I read 5 pages of Ulysses.
Right,
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh my God, what are you like? Did you get distracted?
I bits because it's really confusing.
You really are not making me want to get that book, you know.
I'm proper addicted. I really am invested in finishing this, and it irritates me that how much I like it at the moment. It's really it annoys me.
Oh, Charlie, you changed your mind.
No, because I love and hate it, but that's that kind of book when it's like it's driven me crazy and it feels like it's been tormenting me, and then now I'm nearly there. I'm like, I have to find out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to finish Robinson Crusoe for the night, and then I think I'm going to just go downstairs and read The Girl You Left Behind. But I've got to get Thomas to bed and see how the Man United match has gone, because if it goes badly, I'm just going to go into hiding until he gets to school.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. My husband's watching that upstairs as well. So
Is he? Well, who's he support?
Man U.
Thomas will love him. You have to tell Thomas he's got a fan in. Tell Carl he's got a fan in Thomas. Thomas has got like massive Man United fever, but yeah, apparently according to him, Arsenal were like underneath Man United. Man United he loves. Arsenal are next best because Mia supports Arsenal, and Arsenal's our family team. So like our uncles support. You're so lucky that I have fun with it like all day, every day. I've had to watch football the whole FA Cup weekend. So you go and wish me luck. But yeah, I will see you guys. Obviously, I'll speak to you guys in the chat, and I will. Alice, when are you doing your live? Did you say you were going to do your sprint?
Could be next.
Is it Sunday or Monday?
Probably Monday.
Monday. I'll join you on that. I'll tell my lot that I'll join you on that, and I'll post it on that one. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, Emmy.
Bye.
So in the comments, let us know what you were reading. We'll come to Alice and find out what she's reading in a minute. But some comments. Zach got himself Dragonfall by LR. I don't know what that is, but it has the name Dragon in the title, so I want it.
I'm gonna look at the cover again.
LR Lamb and Ararat by Christopher Gold. I don't know either of those books, but they sound good. Oh, Amelia's here. Hi, Amelia.
Oh, hey, Amelia.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Oh, this is another good cover, Zach. You've got some good covers. Look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Amelia's happy to have our company because she's sick. Oh, sorry, you're sick, Amelia. We'll try and cheer you up with our shenanigans.
We'll send you hearts. Or I do fireworks, because what was it? You make fireworks. You go. What was it? The thing that makes
I don't remember how to do that. It did do it, didn't it? You just look like a crazy person now.
It's not happening.
Oh, I think it only works on your phone. Are you using your phone?
No.
No.
I'm sure it
think it's
happened
an
once on a live
Apple
stream. I went like this and it just went.
No, I think we were just on a video call, weren't we?
Oh, maybe.
I
I'm
don't
sure it
know.
happened on a live stream once. Maybe I'm just imagining
I
it.
don't know. Maybe.
It's been
Yeah,
a tough
maybe
time.
when we did that live stream a little while back.
I'm sure it happened one time. There was a live stream where I was very excited.
The simple things in life.
I'm a simple creature.
Oh, bye, Kelly. Hi, Anne.
No, I think she
Bye.
was saying goodbye to Emily. I think she was saying goodbye to Emily.
Sarah did the colour wheel and got blue. So before I carry on with that comment, can I just say I don't think that colour wheel is very random because I think like loads
had
of people
blue.
got blue.
I got
got
teal.
blue,
I think I got teal. I'm going to try it
which is
again.
bluish. So let's start with a little book of, how do you say that? Hygge?
I don't even know how you say that.
And it's been on my TBR forever. It's supposed to be good, isn't it? Kit, didn't read anything because I was sorting out everything for tomorrow.
Oh, bless you. Oh, the boys were in nursery.
Don't cry, Kit. Don't
You get
cry.
as well.
Oh dear, they'll love it though. They will. Even if they make you feel bad at the door, they'll get in and they'll just forget all about you.
This makes me excited. This makes my day. This makes everything.
What, this comment here?
Yes,
She
because
dragged me to the 8th live and now I'm committed to another 800 pages. Okay, now that I'm into it, but
it's such a good book. It's like the best book ever. And if you hate it, I can't talk to you again.
I haven't started it yet.
It's so good. I really, really love it.
I am planning on starting it this month because that's a really sensible idea to start another big book, even though Charlie and I are starting A Suitable Boy at the beginning of February. Oh dear.
I don't know what to do with you two and your big books.
Alice's face is just like, honestly. I reckon I'll probably read about 20 books this year because I just keep picking up massive ones. Oh, thank you, lovely.
Oh no.
Oh no, and you're moving. That is a disaster.
I'm sending cuddles.
Oh,
Feel better soon.
that sucks.
It feels like a bit like Plodders Unite now, doesn't it? It feels like little old times.
It is like the old plod group. It is. This is not a plod, though. I feel like we're going to get in trouble if we.
Past and future, past and future, past and future. This is why you should have that. Past and future.
Oh dear. Alice, what are you going to read, mate?
What am I going to read? Wow, weirdly, I'm in the mood for non-fiction.
Ooh.
When do I ever say that? So I'm reading this.
Oh, I remember you getting this out the library.
So good. Wasn't on any of the TBRs ever, but I got it out of the library and it's cool.
Didn't you get that out of the library like 2 months ago?
Yeah, I did get it out of the library like 2 months ago, yeah.
You did say it's eligible, didn't you, for the Women's Prize?
No, it's by a man.
Oh, well, that's probably...
that definitely sounds...
And also, it's from 2019, so... Another thing in the way. Sadly, not eligible in any way, shape, or form.
Maybe for your best books of the year, it's eligible. There you go.
Exactly.
Might be. And I feel it's baiting us.
Pod.
With a dolphin emoji.
I wonder if there's going to be one this year.
Every time people are mentioning pod in their worst books of the year video, I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't remember that I read Pod.
I feel like that was like my quickest DNF of the year.
I feel like, you know how for Kieran's like Booker Boy book club, everyone says Plek. I feel like everyone's just going to say Pod for the pod now forever.
Yeah, forever. And pizza and Pod. Oh, well done.
Oh, Amelia's done one prop. Plus the bonus one and started another book. Oh, you're doing better than me, Amelia, and you're ill.
Oh.
Toss that one you were reading, Joe, and nobody understands it anyway. Pick up that 85. Oh, I wish I could, but Kelly, it's on the scratch list, and me and Alice are buddy reading it. We're getting there.
We've made it through a whole episode.
I've only finished the second episode, Alice.
What?
Yeah, 5 pages to go. It did just 20 minutes to read 5 pages, though.
But you do double check things, so you understand it. You're being a good reader.
How many pages is in part?
Not many, like 20. It's not long.
Oh, she's speeding ahead. It's only Monday.
Yeah, no, there's not even 20. It's like 18 pages.
Not too bad.
So,
Kelly,
get
are
out of the
you
way
enjoying
early.
the 8th Life, Kelly? Just so I ask. Kelly, are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Tell me.
Right.
Talk to me about it.
So Zach, page goal January is 7,000. I have about 5,700 to go. 7,000 pages a month is a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's about how many I've got on my TBR, but I'll never actually read it.
I don't think I ever get
Oh dear.
I like Pod Squad.
My favorite thing, I know. My favorite thing about Pod was my memory of deciding it was a DNF.
Yeah.
And Miller. I read a short story from Claire Keegan's Antarctica. Not doing any challenges, but trying to finish books I started last year.
That's
Mate,
good,
I feel you.
That's
Currently reading 11. You've just made me so much better about my life.
To be fair, if I
How's
held
the Claire
on to the ones
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's true. If I held on to my soft DNF air quotes, which Alice taught me about soft DNF, I never knew about soft DNF before Alice, by the way, by Alice. But if I held on to all my soft DNFs, then my TBR would be bigger than 11, probably.
Yeah.
Soft
DNFing is not a thing.
It is.
I don't even call it that. I call it currently reading.
I'm sure you told me the phrase. It was you, Alice, that told me the phrase. 100%.
Oh, so I think somebody told me that what I was doing was soft DNFing. It was probably Jack. Jack likes to do
I heard about it from first, Alice, so therefore it originated from you.
Yeah.
Amelia, no worries, my reading slowed down for sure. Yeah, I bet. You can easily catch up. The brain fog is going strong at the moment. Oh, I hate brain fog. And Kelly is enjoying it. Charlie found the first 60 page not giving me.
I think I felt maybe similar. Maybe I can't remember. I can't remember how I felt at the beginning. But I know like there was a point where I was hooked, and then as soon as I was hooked, I was like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Kitty, I think Kitty, as soon as Kitty comes on board as well, because even though Kitty's quite foreign, I think, but Kitty's like one of my favourite bookish characters.
Right, should we do another 20 minutes?
Yes, we shall.
And I can finish episode 2 of Ulysses.
So what?
I'm going to pull my Cookie Monster Lego back.
Oh dear. Cool. All right, let's do it. Hang on, I've got to put the Dewberry up, haven't I? There we go. I'm a professional. Okay, happy reading.
Okay.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Oh dear. How did you get on, Alice?
Yeah, good. I read 18 pages.
Oh, is it good still?
Yeah, it's a good book. I like it.
How far in are you?
So I think I'm on the 4th chapter, but each one has been about like different sort of parts of the world a bit. Well, no, parts of England. But yeah, so I'm on a chapter about the forest at the moment. And the bit that I just read had like some stuff about Arthur Conan Doyle, and now he's talking about an author who I haven't heard of, but it's pretty cool because it's all like tying in like ghost stories and stories that have been influenced by mythology with like the places where they were set in England.
That is cool.
It's cool.
Charlie, how did you get on, mate?
I'm 10. I've still got 10 more pages left. I'm not a fast reader. I can't read like Emily. I can't read sniff. I can't sniff and then 100 pages are inhaled. It's,
no, right.
It's only 10 more pages, so you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
And I must say, my 18 pages had quite large print and also several very large pictures.
Oh,
we love the picture pages.
And also, they are interesting because I feel like it when you're feeling like your attention's wandering or like you need like a break mentally. If you've got a picture there, you know.
We love a good illustration.
How was your reading?
So I finished episode 2 of Ulysses. Tick.
Yay.
But that's good. And I started.
Ooh, I'm so excited to hear about that. I really think I might get myself a copy of that at some point because that just sounds amazing.
It's a good start. I mean, I think because I haven't read it in so long, it's just really nice to be back in like
Dark Materials is so cozy, isn't it? It's like the most coziest thing.
Oh, that's cool. But like the illustrations of the characters are not like how I imagine them or like how they've been in any of the adaptations. They're really different, which I think is good because then it like separates it. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want it to be exactly the same every time you read it. So
you get something new out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know, the bit right at the very beginning, not spoilers, but where like Asriel arrives and Lyra's hiding in the cupboard, and it just like it just brings back like nostalgic vibes. I definitely needed to pick that book up tonight, I think.
I'm excited for the bears.
I'm so excited for bears. I've got a while to go before bears, though.
Yeah, a long while, yeah. They're not in it really till nearly the end, are they?
No, we've got a way to go first. Amelia said she might fall asleep again. That's all right, mate.
We do that too.
Yeah, it has been known. Jack, can't stay, but can't wait till the next one. That's all right, Jack. Jack's had a busy day at work.
We love Jack. Get big hearts for Jack as well as Anne, obviously Anne as well. Everybody.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing some more sprints across everyone's channels as we go through January, but we're not very organised, so just sort of keep an eye out. It'll be like mentioned on Instagram and on community tab.
Anytime.
5 minutes before, 5 minutes warning. Hello.
Mystery
like,
hi. Be back in an hour if you're still here. No worries, Zach. I nearly called him Jack. That's not his name. Sarah. Gross fact for you from my hook of it. The average Dane? Oh, as in Danish person. I was
thinking it was like a dog.
I was like, what, like a Great Dane? Because 48 kilograms of meat per year and 8.2 kilograms of sweets. Mate, that's life. So I feel like I need to move to Denmark. Jen's here. Hi, Jennifer. You're not late, mate. You're just when you mean to arrive.
Perfect. Just perfect.
Yes. Kit, DNF my book, second DNF of the year.
Tell me which ones they are. I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know what you've DNF'd. That is pretty impressive. By the 8th, you've DNF'd too. I love
Kit's DNFs as well, but
Oh, and look, she's even beaten Jennifer, who hasn't DNF'd anything this year. That must be like
Jennifer's our queen of DNF. She's our actual queen.
Yeah.
It is only the 8th of January.
It is. But I think Jennifer should change her channel name to like the DNF Queen.
Yeah.
Would be good.
There you go. Heard it here first. Exclusive.
Yeah. Jennifer, get on my level. Amelia, Fane. I can't wait for your thoughts, Charlie.
I feel all over the place about Fane. Like at the beginning, I was messaging Jem. I was like telling her like, because there's like up to a certain point, I was like, why do people? Right, I love everybody. I appreciate everyone's opinion. But it was the pacing of this is very uneven. Like it's got beautiful descriptions of like everyone says about it. It's very slow. The only like in terms of plot happening. I mean, stuff does happen before 400 pages, obviously, but the plot is slow to medium, and then at 400 pages, it's like, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What? Yeah, and then I'm scared, and then I can't stop reading it, and then I'm like, no, I don't want to hear this, and then, which I'm not spoiling anything, but I'm like, no, I don't want to hear this. It's very graphic, it's very brutal, it's like it's all, and then I just can't put it down. So I hate it. And there's a phrase that gets repeated over and over again, saying, "Dear reader, this," and it's like, fuck off. Like I don't mind reading that normally, but for some reason, it's pissing me off. So I love and hate it in equal measure.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I have to say, I don't like a repeated phrase. It's like Slaughterhouse 5. I can't remember what the phrase is.
And so it goes, or whatever it is.
So it goes, that's it. Oh my goodness.
It's been said like a million times, Jem. It would piss you off so hard.
It's like 1,000 times
like,
per
I've only got 7
page.
pages. But in the last 10 pages, like 4 times alone.
I've blocked the one in Glory out of my brain.
Oh, that was the what was that? That was
Dada with a da and another da.
No.
You put it back in her head again.
Oh, that's stupid fun.
That was bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad I DNF'd that. So Sarah has also DNF'd too as the year for DNFing, apparently. Salt Lick by Lulu Allison.
Yeah. I think I finished that one. Did I finish it? I can't remember.
I finished it.
Salt Lick.
No, you finished it. I may have DNF'd it. I think I've DNF'd it. If you finished it, then I DNF'd. I can't. Did I finish it? Oh, the cows drove me crazy.
I didn't even pick it up.
I should check my Goodreads. I can't remember if I finished it or not.
So Camilla's read 10 from Antarctica, but Antarctica has been my favourite so far. Switched to another of my 11 currently reading Soft DNF, The Hogfather by Terry Pratchett, which is supposed to be my Christmas read.
Gave it 2 star. I gave Salt Lick a 2 star, so I did finish it.
So you did read it, but you wish you hadn't. Oh dear. Oh, let us know what book you've switched to. We want to know. Amelia, I DNF'd around 90 books last year. 90 books. I think failing improves my reading overall. That's fair. It's fair.
But the problem is when I do it, I get in this rhythm of it when I'm DNFing, and then I feel like I just can't read anything, and I'm just like nothing's good enough, and I'm just like constantly just chucking books away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only gave Salt Lick 3 stars as well, so obviously wasn't thrilling.
Yeah.
I seem to remember the start of last year, I DNF'd my first book that I picked up.
I remember that actually.
But then I didn't really DNF that much last year at all.
I'm sure you like nearly DNF'd 2 in a row, like early doors.
Yeah, probably.
People are superstitious about your first books, aren't they? People are like, your first book sets the bar for all your reading year. Like it's an omen.
I think that's bollocks.
Which is weird, because I then didn't hardly DNF anything. I looked at my DNFs today to see if I was going to make a worst books type video. And I was like, oh, I actually forgot to do DNFing again. Books that were rubbish. Oh, I didn't really. It was actually quite a good reading year, I think.
About 20.
Have you read any of the Steve Kavanagh ones? Because they're like quite plotty, and I'm sort of just seeing Kit's comment on there.
What is that? What is These Days by Lucy Caldwell. What's
Never
that?
heard of it.
Oh, it's a historical fiction. I think I'm sure Jen the librarian did Jen read it and like it, or did Jen read it and hate it? I can't remember. I think Jen struggled with it actually. I believe. I can't remember.
Oh my god, that slaughterhouse my phrase drove me mad, right? How is that people's favourite book? Some people love that book, and I just did it with a passion.
Such an annoying
It's
book.
awful.
That's why I said the Steve Covenant. I think if you if you want something like really plotty and
easy,
like page turnery and kind of crime, it depends if
you,
or if you want like something cozy like Heartstopper. But I'm assuming you probably would have read Volume 5 by now. Most people have.
Yeah, just maybe not like a cute graphic novel would be good. Like the Tea Dragon Society or something.
Oh yeah, that's an amazing choice.
I've got that on standby. I've finally got it on Libby, so I'm like, I'm going to save that when I need it.
I recommend Death Note as well. The Death Note series, they're quite fun.
I've got some of them on my shelf. Well, I've got a bind up of one of them on my shelf somewhere.
You've got everything on your shelf somewhere.
It's all somewhere. Jennifer, Heartstopper Volume 5 was my first read, an excellent choice. That is an excellent choice. I think I read it on like the 9th of December.
I read it Christmas Day.
I read it Christmas Day as well.
Because I think I was reading it at a similar time to you, but I had to read it before Belle nicked it.
Yeah. The FOMO was real with that one. It had to be read. Went from Antarctica to Hogfather, and now might go to Slug by Holly McIntosh for the third sprint. I've heard really good things about that. Didn't Lauren rave about that on her channel?
It was her favourite book, not this year, last year, I think. One of her favourite books last year. I believe.
Yeah.
The Hogfather's good. I really wanted to read that at Christmas. I nearly read Hogfather at Christmas. But then I was like, because there was another one in between that I haven't read yet, I was like trying not to.
Is that the last in the death sequence?
Yeah.
So yeah, we did Reaper Man. That was weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Kit, good idea. I'm in school tomorrow. Maybe I'll see if they have a graphic novel section in the library. Raid it, Kit. Get all of the graphic novels.
Do it. And then tell us.
Volume 5 more than 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's a really good volume. I agree.
I don't know. I think I preferred. Was it 4?
My favourite is 2.
Yeah, I think 2. I love 2 so much, but it's difficult because it's like they're all different. Like obviously, they kind of focus on different like bits. But yeah.
I can't quite remember what happens in each of them now.
I think 3 is the Paris one, isn't it? And then 4.
That's right.
4 I'm a bit vague on, but I think 4 because there was like sad stuff to it as well. I was like, oh, that's a shame.
I think that's why it's my favourite.
It's 4 Paris. It's 4 Paris. No,
3 Paris.
Yeah, I liked Paris one as well. That was good.
Amelia, that's why my first read was a reread for Prompt 2. So started off well. You got this. I think 4 was my fave. Yeah, Jennifer, we've been agreeing about a lot of stuff lately. I'm a little bit concerned about this sudden change.
You need to find something else to spar against.
I know.
You have to get a new BookTube nemesis.
We'll have to help you find one.
Such a good BookTube nemesis. How am I going to find one that good? Oh dear. Oh, Soul Music was good. Just did that one on audio, but went rogue with Hogfather for Christmas. Camilla, what did you think of Reaper Man? I would love to know.
I know what you're going to say. I liked it. But I'm listening to the audiobooks of them as well. So I've got the physical copies.
Yeah, you did it on audio, didn't you, Jem?
I listened to it on audio.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, I love it so much.
Were you drunk when you listened to it?
I
feel like that may have improved the situation.
I just love Death as a character. I just think he's.
Yeah.
I just can't help
I did like the death part.
I like the death part. It was like everything else.
Yeah.
It was a bit bonkers.
It was like totally bonkers.
But I think there's something about Terry
Weird,
Pratchett.
but great.
I've like, I feel like because of Jack, I've like found like something I really love, and it like an escape to. And it's like there's very little peril. I don't feel worried too much in the books. I can just like escape into this little world that he's created, and I just love that. And I think I'm grateful for it.
It's just really nonsensical.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I need like a level of order.
I enjoyed most of it, but I just didn't get the trolleys. What was going on with the trolleys?
The trolleys were mad. Trolleys.
I embrace the chaos. This is like, I think you have to embrace the chaos.
It was like Terry Pratchett got like 2/3 of the way through the book, did a whole bunch of drugs, wrote in some trolleys and a massive supermarket, and then just like wrote all this insane stuff, and then was like, and then the end.
I just love that so much, though. I love it so much.
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it more than you did, didn't I?
You did, yeah. The thing is, I can get on board with a level of chaos, right? So, like, dyslexic cockerels, I can get on board with. That's fine. Like, a mini mouse death, I can get on board with that. That's fine. But like crazy trolleys.
Oh dear, you're making me cry.
It's like pushing my boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, I just no. Oh look, I've got an applicant for my.
I love that comment.
I'm not into fantasy at all.
Pineapple on pizza, I just don't care. Well, there you go. You know, I think that puts you in the inbox at least.
Amelia.
That's an impressive.
Yeah, that's even worse. It's worse than actually hating it or loving it. It's actually worse.
Right. You say you're not into fantasy, okay, but I disagree. Alice told me this when we first started talking. And Alice, was fantasy in your top 5 genres last year?
Maybe.
I need to look actually.
Yes, it was.
I always think I'm not into fantasy, but I think I've discovered I like cozy fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't like high fantasy. I can't actually take anything high because my brain can't cope with high. So,
okay, what was the last high fantasy you tried to read, Charlie?
The one that I gave Alice, the series. No, was it? No, it wasn't. I'm lying. It was I might have given it to Alice again, actually. Which was it? I can't remember. It was that series that the big book. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like it was.
You gave me was the 5th season. That's not.
No, it wasn't that one. It was another one. It was. I can't remember because I DNF'd it. Did I DNF it? I can't remember. No, I finished it. It was one of the first books I finished last year. I should look on a sec. We keep talking. I'm just gonna look. I'm sure it was last year I finished it. I haven't tried high fantasy. I can't cope with.
I'm looking at my genres, right? And in 2022, they were my top ones were literary, mystery, classics, thriller, and crime.
That makes
extremely
sense.
Crime heavy, right? And this is what's happened to me by being friends with Gemma. 2023, we have top 5 genres: mystery, literary. They're practically there's one in that. Classics, historical, and fantasy. Where's historical and fantasy come from?
Historical's the best, so you know.
We love historical, Alice.
Historical, 27 books that qualified as historical. And fantasy, 27 fantasy.
Well, high fantasy. I've discovered the last high fantasy book I read. I'm talking high fantasy is in January, the 3rd of January, 2023, and it was Black Sun. And I didn't DNF it. I finished it, but I hated it. Sorry.
I haven't read that one, so I can't comment. What if I send you a good high fantasy?
No, don't do it. Don't do it to me. No, I object.
What would you say was a good high fantasy?
Like Brandon Sanderson or Sword of Kaigan. That was good. I think Charlie would really like
no,
that.
it doesn't. Honestly, even you saying those words, I'm like,
Lord of the Rings.
no, I've never read it. I've never even seen it. I need to actually see that this year.
Yeah, fantasy was my second genre last year.
It's my fourth, but then I don't read it. So
It's my fourth, but I don't read it.
no, because it's like I've got stuff like this is an example. I've got stuff like Moonstruck, which is the graphic novel by Grace Ellis. I've obviously got Jen Campbell's Garlic and the Witch, Like a Curse, Terry Pratchett, Tree Dragon Society, Mish the Bad Demon, which is a good graphic novel if you see it, Kit. That's really good. Cute little graphic novel. Cemetery Boys.
I bet a bunch of mine are graphic novels, actually.
Yeah.
Impossible Creatures, Catherine Rundle, that was quite good. The Nevermore books.
See, they're high fantasy.
No, they're not high. There's nothing high about Nevermore.
Yes, they are.
It can
High
be lower
fantasy
or
means a
cozier.
different world to the one that we live in.
It's middle. It's middle grade.
That's the demographic, not the genre.
But
only 8 of them were graphic novels out of 27.
See? You just all need to listen to me, is what we're learning here today. Oh dear. Kit loves Charlie. We all love Charlie. Charlie's brilliant.
You've been submitted to too much of me. I'm sorry. This has broken your brain, Kit. Sorry.
Alice loves it. Alice loves fantasy. She does. And I sent her, right, okay, this is how much Alice loves fantasy. I sent her a fantasy book, well, sci-fi, for Christmas, and she read it the same day.
I did.
That is And broken Alice.
When the presents were under the tree, I was like, oh, Gemma's been so kind to me. Like, it's the tiny, thin little book. It's definitely a graphic novel. I can read that instantly. She's been the kindest to the TBR. No, she sent me the first book in an 11-book series.
Oh, is that a saga?
And now I must have the rest.
That is evil. It is actually pure
That is the height of TBR sabotage.
That is pure evil.
This is new levels.
Well, it was that or Moby Dick, mate. So,
well, I only have to have that if I don't finish Dombey.
And how much of Dombey have you read this month, Alice?
I have read about 10 pages. It's only
just over a page a day. You're doing so well.
How long do you have to read it, Alice?
I have till the end of the year before Moby Dick comes through the post.
So, have you got more than 358 pages?
Yes. Well, to go.
At this rate, you're going to get Moby Dick, sort of say.
Alice is competitive and won't let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see.
That's why I read some of it yesterday.
If not, we'll all be sending you little whale pictures all year, just to like.
Oh dear. Right, should we do another sprint?
Should we make this the last sprints though? Because I better go be with my family and say goodnight and all that jazz.
Yeah, we'll be getting close to 10 o'clock then. That's defo bedtime. So one more sprint and then we'll call it a night.
Well, hopefully I might be able to start my other one, maybe.
Well, you said you've only got 10 pages left, didn't you?
But then I read so slowly, that's probably me done.
Oh dear. All right, happy reading, everyone.
Press the wrong bit.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Did you finish it, Charlie?
I did just. But yeah. I've been reading it a week because I started it on New Year's Day, which feels like a lifetime ago. But yeah, I chowed it at the weekend, and then obviously I've managed to do it. So yes.
So, what's the overall rating?
The ending, I weren't that impressed with. I wasn't that impressed with the ending, but I'm quite particular with endings. I'm very fussy with endings. I don't know how to rate it because at points I'm like it's kind of like 5 stars, and then other points I'm like it's like I nearly DNF'd it. So I'm like I kind of swinging from like this way to that way, and I feel like a lot of people. I think this is going to be a bit Marmitey, especially to get into. Like, it does have beautiful writing at the beginning, but it's so fucking slow. So I'm just like, and then there's like, it's just like the pacing of it is completely off, and then the ending, yeah. And there's bits of it like, oh, I don't know. I just don't know how I feel. I don't know. I need to think.
I see Harry has come down for Duck of Duck.
Yeah.
Should we say duck?
Duck.
People.
What did you read, Harry?
Did you read a duck?
Like this one.
He doesn't look convinced, Alice.
It's quite nice and big. You might like it for a pillow. Not at the moment.
It's not Duck.
It does like a big book as a pillow.
How did you get on, Alice? Is it still good?
Yeah, still good. Weirdly, and this is really, really spooky. At the end of that chapter, there was a mention of Slaughterhouse 5.
No way.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
That is weird. That's so funny.
Very weird. But yeah. So I finished that chapter. So that was cool. And I started a new one. Which is so far about Scotland. So that'll be interesting.
Nice. Well, I enjoyed my little chunk of graphic novel.
Oh, was it good?
Yay.
It's good. How did everyone in the comments get on? Amelia said, I've read 2 books in 2023 that are categorized as fantastical. Garlic and the Vampire. So Garlic and the Vampire, I've literally just got out on Libby.
I'm really going to read that.
It's so good. And I think the witch one I liked even more. So
is that the second one?
Yeah, it's even better.
I might have to check if Libby has it in my area.
It's so good. It's the most coziest. Like I want to go back to it. I feel like if ever, like actually now even would be good because it's like if you're feeling a bit crummy, it just warms your heart.
Unfortunately, Amelia then goes on to talk about a David Mitchell book, and I tried to read Cloud Atlas, and it was bloody awful. It was awful.
Is David Mitchell the guy that's on the telly all the time?
That's a different David Mitchell.
Okay.
There are 2 of them.
But he does write books. The guy on the telly does write books.
Yeah, but he writes more funny books, I think.
Okay. I got confused. I was like seeing him and he said he's an author and I was like, oh, is that the David Mitchell? Okay.
Different one. Kelly, not a productive reading sprint, fed the family and took out the compost. Oh, you're very good. I didn't think I was into fantasy, but ended up binging Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I've got so much FOMO for this book now because I just feel like I'm the only person that hasn't read it.
But do you want to read it?
Yes. Maybe. I do like a dragon. BJ Minton commented on my video earlier, might have been yesterday, and said that it is quite fun.
There you go.
Loved it, look. Now I want my own dragon. I want a dragon.
I would like a dragon, yeah.
Jennifer's reading Misery by Stephen King. There was a mention of Jude the Obscure. Oh, well, Stephen King's just got up a tiny little notch then.
I feel like that's going to be one of my resolutions this year to finally get to Thomas Hardy. And because I've added one of his books to the Audrey app challenge thing that I'm doing, I feel like that's my way in.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Can we just reverse a minute? You haven't read any Thomas Hardy? Not one.
I've read his poetry because when I grew up on his poetry, like because my nan used to read me. I knew I didn't realise he was a novelist because when I was a kid, obviously, I didn't realise he was a novelist when I was an adult. To be clear. But when I was growing up, I heard about him first for his poetry because my nan used to read me his poems, and I've got his poems before.
You need to read a Hardy this year.
Yeah.
Your
I
mission.
think it's the Mayor of Casterbridge that is it the what's the one
really
that
good.
got an no, it can't be. Which is the one that's on the Audrey app? I have to look. You keep talking.
Camilla, highly recommend Slug. Nearing the end now, and just read a poem called "Sometimes I Wish I Had Legal." What? Sometimes I wish I had legal man nipples.
I love that. I do have another one of her collections, but I haven't reread it for ages. It was I think it was one of her first ones. I can't remember what it's called actually, but
Dorota is reading Soldier Sailor. I really want to read.
I really want to read that as well. Yeah.
Really want to read that. It's supposed to be good. It was in Scott's Best of the Year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think it's about like mother-son relationships, and it's like I need to read that.
Was it in Ben's as well? I can't remember. I know Ben loved it.
I don't think I've watched Ben's yet. I'm so far behind. I need to like binge them all at some point. Oh, here we go. Amelia stepping up to the arch enemy plate with a love for Cloud Atlas.
There you go. You're getting in there then, Amelia. You're doing well.
Yeah, you are getting close to the nemesis role. Sarah's also getting 4th week FOMO. Right.
Ooh, Sarah, whilst you're here, Sarah, I've got to tell you. Sorry, it's because there's something I want to tell Sarah. Have you seen the Sean and the Book Maniacs got a recent video, and he's got, you know, the author of Small Joys, Elvin James Mensa, I think that's his name. He's got an interview in there, so watch. There's a video. Sarah, I will have to find you and send it to you. Watch. There's the Sean and the Book Maniacs video. I'll find the name of it as I watch. You keep talking. It's because I was going to tell Sarah because Sarah loves Small Joys so much, and also there's going to be a short story out about Muddy short story in his paperback. There's going to be a paper on this. You don't know what I'm talking about. Small Joys was one of my favorite books of last year. It's a really, really gorgeous book, and in the paperback, when the paperback comes out of Small Joys, there's going to be a Muddy short story in the back of it. Sarah, watch out.
She said Joe's told her about the video with Sean. She will watch it. Yeah. She's on it. She's on it.
I thought about you when I saw it because Sean messaged me to tell me he'd done the video. He was so sweet. He's so lovely, and on the thing, and because he knows how much I loved it, and then and he's going to have a whole interview with him properly about the book, which I'm so excited for.
That's cool. I do know of the book. It's on the long list.
It's one of Muddy is like one of my favorite bookish characters of all time now, I feel.
Okay, Muddy is a character. That does help when you say that, because I just thought you meant there was a short story about mud. And I was like, wow, that sounds amazing, Charlie.
Height of excitement there. Yeah, Muddy is like the best character. You don't understand. Like, you have to read the book so you understand. Like, Muddy is like the most purest soul. And I was just literally, it's the kind of character you feel like they're real and they're just so like in your heart. I just love him so much.
Yep.
He's not much.
Oh, dear. Well, it is 10 o'clock. So I think we should probably say thank you to everyone who joined. I know it was very last minute. I had an unexpected child-free evenings. I was like, let's do some spreads. So yeah, it's been lovely chatting with you all. Keep an eye out for more sprints. And then obviously we're not supposed to be promoting it in the past and future readathon, but Plods will be back in February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Plod.
Night and
sickness. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you.
So that would be cool. Hope you're feeling better soon, Amelia.
Yeah.
Night, Camilla. Night, everyone. And we will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.